Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. Only playing some Ray today with her new set of skins. Balance wise, she is the same, but the last time I covered her was with like a damage focus setup, so I'm going to be doing the standard sort of like heal ult gen thing that I've done before. Works really well. She's in a pretty damn good spot at the moment. Alright, so for game 1, shouts out there to our pip. We've got a Strix, Cassie, and a Charlene. TDM will do a siege for game 2 on Magistrates versus a Zin, Buck, Charlene, Ceres, and Omen. Gonna go for focus and like a heal setup here in this one. We'll see how we do. Kronos and able to stop. But what I was trying to say is that I totally understand where people might be coming from if they feel like Ray shouldn't have had more skins and other characters should have instead, because of the fact that she already had quite a few options that she'd had released in the past couple of years, and some other characters could really do with them. I think that's really more of the focus for me, at least, other than Ray shouldn't have more skins. It's just that other characters should have even more. Trying to spam heals here. Buck to jump in and need to get rid of the Cassie there. I can't even do commentary. Charlene's going kind of hard. I'm just going to focus on, marking the friendlies. I went for focus just so we can switch if we need to, but Ray is just pretty much the peak, like, hybrid healer if you're going for, like, the focus thing, to be able to switch and slow and be really annoying if you're actually landing your shots. There's another right-click Q. That's a Cassie ult already. She has been doing a lot of damage, but obviously Ray's just going to massively accelerate it. I went for the full ult setup here just because it matches with focus a little bit better than the one that gives you extra healing on it. That's better for the other setup. Healer Ray stuff, getting a couple shots in when I can. Her thing is still kind of buggy. Kronos obviously really important, but even more so if you can for like a focus setup in a match like this. We'll pop the F there on the Charlene just so maybe we can save him. There's a right click as well. Bit of a weird angle there, don't know what happened. Q on him one more time, another right click. Hello Zin, there's a mark in the F. Really do like the effect so far. They're nothing special, and like I was trying to say, the orb specifically I think could be a little bit better on her Q, but the rest of them I like, especially like the right click. It's definitely not my favourite Ray skin, but I think it is solid and is quite a bit different compared to the other options. Pop the ult on the wrong person, that's fine. Just going to keep everybody up with the right clicks anyway. We'll pop the F, push forward a little bit here, help the Charlene out. I don't think it actually switches if we F earlier, but that's fine. I'm somehow not dead there. Another Q, another right click. There we go. You do always get that buff heal on yourself, which is nice. Don't know if you actually have to be linked to somebody for that to work. Get more Kronos, get some Haven. Sure, we could get killed to heal. Might help us out a little bit because the team really is going massive. Strix got a triple there. There's a Q on the Charlene. I feel like he's been in the front line most of this one. There's a right click. Everyone's just chilling. Also massively helped with the ult gem for sure, because I've noticed it way more than we'd get in like a normal TDM, which is a big thing for Ray. What I was trying to say with this one though is that it is a very simple skin in a good way. There are simple skins in bad ways, but I think this one is solid. There's the ult on the Cassie. We'll pop the hits on the Charlene. And there's the victory. That was very standard Ray there. Focus, I think I only shifted 2 times to the damage side of it, but we healed there for a ton. Given the fact that was a 7-minute match, 67k, I will happily walk away with that there. We were doing our job pretty much perfectly, or as best as I could. I did mess up the ult a couple times. The team was super solid. There's nothing for me to add on the stats of that one. We'll just re-queue, do a game 2. Just want to summarize my thoughts on the skin real quick. It's simplistic in a good way. I like it. I think in third person a little bit more than playing it myself. I'll be sticking to these two, specifically the Pumpkin Patch Ray. I do really like for what I'm looking for when it comes to like skins and stuff. I also really like base Ray, so it's a bit difficult for me to rate them because they are kind of similar, but I definitely also want to point out, and I'm not really sure how to word it, that other characters should also get skins. I like to see them on quite a few characters. I don't think I've had them for years, and I know there's people who play those characters that would definitely buy them. That's obviously assuming that they like the skin or whatever, but these are also quite different from most other ones we've had where they're mimicking a different character at the end and emoji. But we've got Ceres, Maeve, Khan, and BK, Siege, Baldur's Gate versus Makoa, Andro, Betty, Tyra, and Corvus. Definitely going to go for the super standard Ray thing here with extension and then the healer setup. The ult gem might be a little bit more useful. Ceres is also apparently going for healer setup, so maybe I should change to focus and play like aggressive Ray, but I did that in the last video, so I'm going to stick to this. There's also different effects on this. For some reason, I thought they would be the same. Don't really know what happened there. Ray and, not Ray, that's me, BK and Maeve was what I was trying to say. I just kind of ran in insta-died straight away, which was really scuffed. There's a mark on her. She's dead. Don't know really what the hell that first round was. That was really, really bad. Me and Sarah seem to be doing work on the heals. Makoa on their side is getting some massive hooks, but yeah, this has been really, really scuffed. I should be firing a little bit more, and I also should be trying to play like a hybrid thing, because the best Rays do that. I'm obviously here trying to show off as a support, because that's what I didn't do in the other video. There goes the Ceres, by the way. There's a right click on the Khan. I think I'm dead here any second. I've done relatively well. I think I did the best I could have done on Ray there. Gonna go ahead and ult the Ram. Don't know if there was any reason for me to do that. It's also not a Ram, it's a Khan, but there's more heals on him with the right click and the Q. What I was trying to say is I don't know if they're just really good and we've been mismatched, or maybe they're partied or whatever. I don't think so. I think they're just playing Paladins well, and we're all over the place right now. But the thing that surprised me with this skin is it has different effects. The Q is different, the right click is actually like the emoji bone, and the F I think is also different. Kind of hard for me to tell. I don't think it even shows on me, but it's there on the Maeve. The other one, the Leanne one, made her just sort of feel like a recolor of default Ray, but maybe I just don't play enough Ray and I didn't recognize what they changed the effects for. But yeah, it felt very close to what I usually think are, Ray stuff. Don't know what the hell we're doing here. I'm trying to keep Khan up, but this is like one of the most scuffed matches I played in a minute. There's the F again. There's another right click. Hello, Makoa. I'm dead here, by the way. There's no way I can really duel him. I can get one more right click off and try and do something with like a mark, but yeah, I'm just out. That's a Khan off the map. Yep, Makoa just going to hook him. There we go. It's definitely been a bit of a stomp game. I don't want to say we've been completely shredded because we did put up a fight for it, and some of the fights were actually kind of close. But yeah, just very, very different sides here. There's a right click. At least we can get rid of the Andro maybe. There we go, 10 damage. I'll take it. The weapon effects on this one are also really, really different and really quite cool. They've got like a weird warbly sort of effect to them, and they don't feel anything like any of the other race skins. There goes the Khan again. There's Makoa, so we've been putting in work. But I'm also just really, really surprised that they're massively different. I thought they were going to be kind of the same. But yeah, the Lian and the Moji one are very, very different. This is going to be a 0-4. I think I did actually quite well there on Ray, but what else could I have possibly done? They went absolutely massive. We'll do one more game because I don't want to just have this as the end of the video. That was also probably really quick. So we'll do a game 3 in a minute. Just in case you're interested though, there are the stats for game 2. We'll requeue and straight into another one. Alright, so for game 3 we've got a Siege, Splitstone Quarry, Andro, Kinessa, Khan, Shawl. Then I'll probably go for focus. I'm also going to run the base skin here just for comparison because I haven't done that in a while. On their side though, Makoa, Amani, Talus, Pip and Strix. For me at least, Splitstone Quarry is a bit awkward for Ray as well. It doesn't really match what she's good at, but I'll go for Extension, Kronos and Nimble. Super standard start, then probably let Morale Boost Haven afterwards. But yeah, that's running. You do want to mark early so you can gen stuff as you're running in. Try and stick here with a team. There goes the Khan again. Is this just a replay of the last game? Are these the same people, or is that just, you know, Makoa making the same sort of plays? Because the Khan just insta-died like the exact same way. You can obviously mark one person and throw the right click somewhere else because it is 150 a tick. It's not anything massive. We'll F here for him. And right click and also help with the Talus. It definitely isn't the same entire team though, I don't think. Can we kill him please? There we go. Well done, Charlene. Q here, right click for the Khan. He's still up. Amani's on nothing. One more little tap. Okay, I actually messed that up. There's a Q. Right click here. Andro's still up. Q and an F. Let's actually pop that off. There's a right click for the Charlene if I can get the angle. Okay, this is a very scuffed game, but there's a mark and a right click. Just 3 taps on the Makoa, which does reset our right click. You do want to pretty much always play it as a hybrid Ray. That's the way to run it. I'm going to F just so we can get in a little bit faster here and help him out. This is just a guess, but I'm assuming it's the Makoa from the last game. I'm going to ult here just to make sure the Charlene doesn't die. When else am I going to bloody use it? It gives us full immunity as well. We might as well, and I'll just stay marked to him. But I was trying to say I think the Makoa is the same from the last game, and then the rest is just random. I don't think they were pre-made. I think they just kind of stomped and worked to get in that last one. There's a right click and an F any second. Did that go off? I couldn't really tell. We are somehow still on this one. I don't know. Strix is just there. I'm going to try and jump around. I've got no mark on anybody. There's an F. Right click. Q. Don't really know what I can do here. I guess we'll mark the Khan and just tap the Makoa for the reset. There's a right click. Sure, he's nearly gone. Still spamming the overtimer and we're still on it. Overtime is also a word I never used before. That's an Amani Dragon. Does that mean we're just dead? I could F and I think maybe we can tank it, or I guess the team will just wipe it. That works. Blind, and we got the 1-0. This was going so badly to start off, and we've actually kind of recovered it. We also started to play like a team. There's a right click. I'm healing you for as much as I possibly can here on Ray, although my attention on like defense isn't very good. Definitely I'm trying to use my mark as best as possible with my F and everything. There's a F onto the Charlene. There's a right click as well, but I need to focus a little bit more on playing defensively and landing my hits so that I can actually reset the right click and deal some damage, because Ray actually does quite well with that, and hybrid Ray is the way to play her. Definitely, like I said as we were loading in, this is a bit of a tough map for Ray because it's kind of tough for me to beat everywhere at once to actually get the angles for right clicks and heals and stuff. Somehow there I'm not dead. That's an Amani Dragon. I actually wasn't sure if she did ult right in the open because I think that broke my brain for a second, but Charlene just killed her when she was trying to do stuff with the dragon. I think Khan might have also been the guy from the last game because he just keeps running in and getting hooked from Makoa off the map. There's a mark and a Q. We'll switch over to the Charlene. I'm going to F here a little bit early for him. Seems like we did win the team fight going for full Kronos here, though I think that makes the most sense. But yeah, I guess the skins are both kind of close to regular Ray, but just in different ways. Like the orb is very close to the one in the Moji version of the skin, and the Liam one did feel quite a bit different on the mark. So they're, yeah, different in different ways, and I kind of like that. Hello, Makoa. I think I'm dead here. My awareness in this match has been so bad. There's an F. Switch over to the Anara, not an Anara, it's Kinessa. Just trying to give the skins their due credit because they are quite a bit different more than I originally realized. That was a disgusting Makoa hook, by the way. I can't even believe that that worked. I got pulled through the floor. He's definitely doing Makoa justice and using, I guess, his abnormalities, let's put it, well. I've nearly got enough to finish off Kronos here. It kind of sucks that I died there. I don't feel like I should have. That's Makoa. Oh, I did get a right click off, but I actually accidentally marked 2 people there that I didn't want to mark. Pip ulted. Okay, there's a Q and a right click. Another disgusting hook from that Makoa. I don't know how sometimes Makoas get hooks that are at a range that you don't really feel like you should get hooked from. But yeah, it tends to just happen. Andrew there saying, Khan, can you use all? I guess he hasn't done it yet. That is the 1-2. Khan went for the grab and I think got somebody, but it didn't really matter. I don't know if he was trying to hook somebody off the point or something, but yeah, they got it. There's a mark and an F for him. Sure, I'm trying to help here with the team. I just need to keep a bit of a distance around the Makoa and be aware of where he is because his hooks just pretty much get me killed. Just spamming the entire kit here, trying to keep people marked and getting the bounces going. It's kind of tough for me to be everywhere at once, which is, like I said, the reason why I don't like Ray on this map usually. It's kind of working here though. We're definitely not doing a bad job. I'm going to go for the ult. Why not? I do have the right click up, but That way we can bounce over there a little bit more. Pop the F here for him, move away from Mako, who's actually going on the left. I kind of predicted that was going to happen eventually. It seems like Mako is definitely the one playing the best on their side. There's a right click. Ko is actually still up here somehow. Pip is doing work. I don't know if we get reset from shields or not. I can't remember if that got fixed. Kinesis gone. Andros ulting and blasting summon back there. I have no idea what that play was. We're going to wiggle away. I'm definitely dead. The only one alive. That actually broke my brain for a little bit. And our Andro is DC'd, which is, I suppose, the explanation for what the hell that last play was. The Andro bot thought it was the play to ult and then fire at the wall. There we go. There's the 1-3. I was trying to make the plays work, but I suppose Andro did actually rage quit because he got kind of mad. And then, yeah, DC'd. I don't think we were going to really win it anyway. That's kind of fine, though. I've definitely shown Ray off here well enough. I also wasn't really paying too much attention to the marks above the characters, which I suppose are different. I should have, you know, been paying a little bit more attention considering I'm trying to give my thoughts here on the skin. But, yeah, I'm assuming that they are, you know, changed a little bit. Khan, I think, just got hooked, but then Makoa accidentally walked into the grinder. That's a new one. There's a queue. Yeah, this game is a Paladins match. That is the best way I can put it. It is the Paladins match of all time. We'll switch to the Shaolin. He's definitely putting in the most work. I've got to give him props. Occasionally we make plays work like that. Somehow it's like a 4v5. We just kind of shredded them. I think it's because the Makoa accidentally walked into the grinder. Otherwise, we probably would have lost. I'm just pushing in on him there. Is he back? No. Koa here in the middle. Kinessa ult. I guess we're fine. I do have my ult up here. Do I go for it on the Khan? It seems a little bit early. I guess we go for it now. Kinessa's gone. There's Q. I for some reason thought their Kinessa was ulting, but they don't even have one. It was our Kinessa who just kind of wasted it. I'm dead. Yeah, I don't feel like we really deserve the point, to be honest with you. It's a 4v5, and I got to give these guys props, specifically the Shaolin and the Khan. Kinessa a little bit less so, but she's been doing fine. It's just a bit of a weird game. The last one was as well, to be honest. I'm just probably going to die here to that melt. Never mind, we're fine. Switch it over. Khan there with the ult. I can't really do very much though. Don't really know what he's expecting me to do with him holding up the recur, but you know, at least he tried. That was the 1-4. I showed a Ray off, and that is, you know, the purpose of today's video. I think I did that, you know, successfully. We did all right there in that one. 100k heals is more than good enough there. Their pip did do a little bit better, but I was putting in my work with Ray. And that map, like I said, is awkward with the Shaolin, star of the show. Khan did all right. Kinessa did a little bit better than I realized there, but on their side, Amani for sure the star of the show. The Mako also did really well. Talus and Strix not so much. Amani didn't really feel like she was doing that crazy either. To me, at least, she was ulting kind of weird sometimes. And yeah, Pip did great too. Not much I really add though. That was Ray, healer setups, and also the skins. All round solid. That's the way I'm going to summarize it. Nothing else for me to really add here at the end, although I did notice when we were playing there with Ray that this is a little bunny, and then with the Lian skin, it's like, I think the house Ico symbol, Lore Masters, correct me because I'm probably wrong, but the emoji one is like a little metal bone, which is cute. There's a lot of nice touches to these skins. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next, your thoughts on everything I talked about in this video. I'll see you guys all very soon, and as always, stay FrostFangs.